Hello students, how are you? Students, yesterday I explained 7 part of the lesson. Advanced Ties and O level. In that part I was telling you, after reaching the reception desk along with Evans, governor asked the receptionist if everything was ready. Then receptionist replied that a prison van was parked just in front of the hotel and it was ready. Now, after that, Evans winked at the receptionist and receptionist winked back to Evans. Wink, I told you about wink. Wink means to move the eyelids in order to say something, in order to make the person understand that he wanted to say something like that. He wanted to pay thank for. Now I am going to explain 8th part of the lesson. A silent prison officer handcuffed the recaptured Evans, and together the two men clambered awkwardly into the back seat of the prison van. After that, governor called the prison officer who was sitting in prison van, and he instructed him to take Evans to the prison. That is why the prison officer came out of the car and he handcuffed Evans. And after handcuffing him, prison officer got into the back seat of the car along with Evans. See you soon, Evans. It was almost as if the governor were saying farewell to an old friend after a cocktail party. While Evans' van was about to move from the place, governor said the words "see you soon, Evans" in a way if he was bidding farewell to his old friend after attending the cocktail party. Cheero, sir, I was just wondering. I know your German's pretty good, sir, but you know any more of these modern languages? And after listening governor's word, Evans thanked him, and he told the governor that he was surprised to know about his sound knowledge in German language. And he further asked governor if he had the sound knowledge of any more modern languages. Not very well. Why? After listening Evans' question, governor replied that he did not have the sound knowledge of any other modern language. And he further asked Evans why he was asking so. Evans settled himself comfortably on the back seat and grinned happily. Nothing really, I just happened to notice that you have got some O-level Italian classes coming up next September, that's all. After settling himself comfortably on the back seat of the van, Evans replied happily that he was asking so, he asked so because he came to know that governor would attend the O level Italian classes by next September. Means when governor asked why Evans was asking if he had the sound knowledge of any more modern languages, then governor asked why he was asking so. At this, Evans told him that he came to know that governor was going to attend some O-level Italian classes by next September. Perhaps you would not be with us next September, Evans. At this, governor told Evans that probably he would not be with them by next September. Means the governor wanted to say that by next September he would be in another prison. James Roderick Evans appeared to ponder the governor's word deeply. After listening governor's word, James Roderick Evans started thinking about the deep meaning of governor's words. No, perhaps I would not be, he said. And he replied that he would not be with them. He would not be in Oxford prison by next September. Students, he told so to the governor because he knew that he was going to escape. That is why he was sure. He was sure that he would not be caught again. That is why he told with confidence that by next September he would not be with them, or he would not be in Oxford prison. As the prison van turned right from Chipping Norton onto the Oxford Road, the hitherto silent prison officer unlocked the handcuffs and leaned forward towards the driver. As the prison van turned right from the Chipping Norton, because they were in Chipping Norton, and as the prison van turned right, took a right turn from Chipping Norton towards Oxford Road, the hitherto silent prison officer, then the previous former silent prison officer, removed Evans' handcuff, unlocked Evans' handcuff, and he bent towards the driver in order to instruct him something. For the Christ's sake, get a move on, it would not take them long to find out. After bending towards the driver, that silent prison officer instructed the driver to drive the car speedily, so that governor and the policeman might not catch them again. Where do you suggest we make for? Asked the driver in a broad Scots accent. After that, the driver asked where he had to go in broad Scottish accent. Driver asked in broad Scottish accent where he had to go. What about Newbury? Suggested Evans. Then Evans, who was sitting at the back seat of the car, he suggested to move towards Newbury. Students, it has been written that the driver asked in broad Scottish accent. It means that driver was the person who invigilated Evans' exam in his cell. Okay? In the appearance of Stuart McClary. Clear? And the silent prison officer who was in the car, he was Ivan's friend who used to reach in his cell in order to teach him German language. And students, during explanation, I told you that a prison van with two prison officers was called to the magistrate court, because while examination was going on, there was a phone call from magistrate court to the governor, and they were asking, and the employee of the magistrate court was asking to send the prison van with two prison officers to the magistrate court for the remand case. And governor sent that car van with two prison officers to magistrate court. And students, it was not the call from magistrate court, it was the fake call, it was the call from Ivan's men, Ivan's friends. And that prison van was used to send to the Golden Lion Hotel in Chipping Norton. Okay. After that, Evans suggested the driver to go towards Newbury. In this way, Evans escaped again from the hands of the governor. Governor was thinking himself wise, intelligent, but actually he was stupid. A 14-year-old boy, Evans, befooled him, and the prison officers were also stupid, and they could not observe the activities of a mere criminal, a mere thief, you can say. Now students, in this way, this lesson has been completed, and tomorrow I will explain you the poem A Thing of Beauty. Thank you and have a nice day. I hope that you will have understood the lesson very well, because I explained the lessons in parts, and I suggest you to listen the explanation by opening the lesson in front of you, because if you read the lines, and I also explain line by line, if you read the lines and listen my lecture, then you will be able to understand very well. Clear? Thank you and have a nice day.